if you want to get more money, if you want to get a better job, if you want to grow and develop in your professional capacities, what you need to do is you need to do more than what you're currently getting paid. I have to say is that to understand this, let me perhaps illustrate with a joke. And what goes along is this, is that there was an electrical engineering student, true story, working on his doctorate degree. And what happens is, he said that his young family, his kids didn't quite understand what he did. He would just basically would read a book, and they lived on a meager income, and his son decided that he was going to solve the problem. And so one day they went shopping, and the son pipes up to his father and goes, "Hey Dad, I saw that Walmart was hiring. You should go apply there." And wanting to emphasize a point, he goes, "Oh really? Do you think they need electrical engineers there?" And the son, very matter-of-factly, says to his dad, "Oh Dad, they'll take anybody." So with that, I really want to emphasize that if you want to do more, to be able to, rather than just say end up at Walmart, no offense to anyone who knows anybody there, but if you want something more for your life, then what you need to do is you need to start offering more service than what you're currently getting paid to do. You need to be able to help and support in ways that perhaps you're not fulfilling right now. I love the story of the Shoemaker and the Elves. Now, as a quick recap of this story is that this destitute shoemaker lays out his last piece of leather that he was going to put together his shoes for the morning and hope that he could sell it. Well, the next morning he wakes up and finds that his shoes have been made for him. And he's like, "This is awesome." So he sells those, gets 2 pairs of shoes, material, makes those into shoes, and cuts out the material and puts it out, and again, they're made into shoes the next morning. Well, this keeps happening, and his financial circumstances grow and grow and grow, and finally, he just can't take it anymore. Who on earth is doing this work for him? And so what he does is he decides with his wife, they were going to trim the candle and stay up and watch and see who's breaking into their shop and doing this work for them. Well, what happens is, to his surprise, he finds several elves come in, and they're the ones who are doing the shoe making. And he's just amazed, but he looks at them, and he sees that they're wearing ragged clothes. He sees that they're not in good financial circumstances. Now, whereas here, he's able to be, well off because of all the labor, all of the gift of service that they'd given to him. So what do he and his wife do? They decide, what can we do for them? And so they make little clothes, and the shoemaker makes little shoes, and leaves them out, instead of shoe material, leaves them those clothes. And what happens is that the elves come, and they're overjoyed. They finally had everything they needed, ever. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, once you give elves clothes, they no longer work for you. But that's what happened in this case. The elves were gone. But what they had done is they had solved the shoemaker's problem first. They didn't ask for anything. They didn't want anything or expect anything. They didn't even take the credit and leave a note saying, "Sign the elves," or anything like that. Rather, they became so good at doing what they did for this shoemaker, it changed his life, and he in turn changed theirs.